Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to another fantastic episode in which you guys have requested in the comments you would like to see Mr. Storm Shadow right here together with Cranston and together with Mr. Kai. And the simple reason is, yes, this vitality effect. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this episode. I'm going to show you 10 battle attacks with this configuration. Then we're going to do an average March performance. And after that, we're going to compare with the results from yesterday. A quick side note here regarding this vitality effect, which increases the damage from regular attacks. One thing we have to add is there is also a good synergy together with Barbie because her attack skill, it's regular attack type of damage. But that's a topic for the next episode. So as always, this episode is brought to you by Mr. Orlando, to which I would like to give a huge shout out. And buddy, thank you very much for helping out with these battle reports. And let's have a look through all these 10 battle reports briefly. Feel free at any point actually to stop and take a screenshot if you found something very interesting. So this is the first attack, and at the same time, this is actually the worst performance I have ever reached versus Mr. Orlando, in which he still had 61% of his units left. Let's briefly go into this setup because it's super important. So what you're seeing is it's a Cranston level 5, Mr. Storm Shadow with level 5, Kai with level 5 versus his Brady with level 5, Duke with level 5, and Mr. Abad with level 5. And the gear is literally the same. You guys should know by now, especially if you watch my videos, I have my gear setups classified. There is no chance to actually do a mistake. So basically, pretty much everything else is the same. Let's go to the next battle report, which is this one. And here you see the performance. By the way, a small hint. In all these battle reports, I'm gonna exclusively be the attacker and Mr. Orlando will gonna be exclusively the defender. Yeah, one of the main reason is, the second hint, I haven't succeeded to win any of these battles. Let's go into the third battle report, beautiful people. And this is this one, which looks pretty nice, but this is not the best performance which I have reached. But yet again, Mr. Orlando was down to 16% units left. Good, let's go into the fourth battle report, which is this one. So here, Mr. Orlando was still left with 45 units on his slot. Let's carry on and have a look at the fifth battle report, which is this one right here. And by the way, yes, this is the best performance I was able to achieve in these 10 battle reports. And you can also briefly see the performance of all these 6 heroes in here. Let's go into the sixth battle report, which is this one right here. Here, Mr. Orlando was left with 32% of his units. Let's go into the seventh battle report, which is this one right here. And here, Mr. Orlando was left with 35% of his units. Let's go into the eighth battle report, which is this one right here. Let's scroll up. There you go. So here, Mr. Orlando was left with 42% of his units. And let's have a look at the last 2 battle reports. And then I'm going to put the average on the screen. So here you see another kind of good performance here. Though still Mr. Orlando won and still had 36% of his units left in his march. And this is, beautiful people, the last battle report in which Mr. Orlando again still won with 41% units still left in his march. So because nothing changed between yesterday and today, I would like to take one screenshot from yesterday's episode in which you saw Brady, Chingy, and Abad, and also Brady, Storm Shadow, and Abad. And let's put that now on the screen. And what you're seeing there, yes, Brady, Storm Shadow, and Abad has reached an overall March performance of 32.16. This represents the amount of units still left on my opponent. And in other words, the lower the value, the better it is. Then we had the all set up Brady, Chingy, and Abad. And that March has reached a performance of 39.2%, which is slightly worse indeed. And here is today's conclusion, which is Mr. Cranston together with Storm Shadow and Mr. Kai, and here we see after 10 battles an average of 36.2%, which is slightly worse than Brady, Storm Shadow, and Abad. So anyways, beautiful people, this was today's topic. I hope those of you which requested this episode are super satisfied now. And I succeeded to help you guys take here and there a decision. As always, yeah, don't forget to support what supports you back, beautiful people. That's me, and that's also this channel since November 2022. Thank you very much for watching. Beautiful people, I will try to start answering the DMs as soon as possible. It was super important for me actually to bring this video out ASAP. And as always, yeah, don't forget to see me in the next episode. Ciao, guys.